Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. As always, there's a lot to cover in the Lowcountry today, so let's get started with our headlines. As the Trump administration settles into their second month in office, some of the changes being made will have impact on South Carolina. U.S. Attorney for the District of South Carolina, Adair Ford Burroughs, got her immediate termination letter on Monday. This news was not completely unexpected, as many U.S. attorneys are replaced when a new administration takes over. Most recently, Burroughs had finished an investigation into abuses in the Richland County Jail, but the Department of Justice has, at least for the moment, put a freeze on civil rights litigation. Longtime prosecutor and First Assistant U.S. Attorney Brooke Andrews will be the acting U.S. Attorney for the District of South Carolina until Trump makes a more permanent pick. Trump's last U.S. Attorney pick for our state, Peter McCoy, says he's not interested in returning right now, having restarted his private practice in Charleston. And more than $4 billion in federal money for 860 projects in the state has been frozen. Most of those projects were passed in the Infrastructure and Inflation Reduction Acts during the Biden administration. A federal judge has ordered the funds released, and although the administration has not fully complied, the expectation is that projects that have already received funds will eventually get more funding, while projects that have not yet started will be cut, and it seems likely that no new projects will be considered. Most of the South Carolina projects involve bridge and road repair, expanding clean energy infrastructure, and making cities more environmentally friendly. Well, we are on the elite list, but not at the top this time. Hilton Head Island's ranking in Travel and Leisure magazine's list of the top 12 beach towns on the East Coast is 11th on that list. Tybee Island, Georgia, is ranked second on the list, behind number 1 Palm Beach, Florida. Sullivan's Island was 10th, and St. Simon's Island, Georgia, is 12th. Travel and Leisure's competitor, Condé Nast Travel, has ranked Hilton Head as one of the top islands in the country for 8 years straight. And do you miss some of your favorite chains? This might be good news. But if you prefer mom and pop eateries to the chains, it might not be good news. The International Franchise Association says South Carolina is expected to be the 5th fastest growing state for franchise businesses in 2025, though next door Georgia will be number 1. The franchise folks say the state is expected to add over 1,200 new franchise businesses, providing over 32,000 new jobs, and overall will add nearly $20 billion to the state's economy. Our state's franchise growth rate will be 7% compared to 2.5% nationwide. Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, and Arizona are the only states expected to create more franchise businesses this year. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now we're going to get a sports recap with Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com, the fastest 60 seconds in local sports. It was another busy night of high school basketball playoff action, and a half dozen teams from the Lowco kept their dreams of a state title alive last night. Beaufort High's girls heated up in the second half to pull away from Airport and earn a rematch with region rival Bishop England in Class 4A, while Ridgeland's girls held off Green Sea Floyd's in Class 1A. Hampton County and Bridges Prep both advanced in the Class 2A boys first round, and the boys from Hilton Head Prep and Thomas Hayward both moved on to the Skeeza semifinals. It's a night off from the high school grind tonight, but we'll have in-state showdowns for Peach Belt Wednesday night with USC Aiken visiting the Cove to take on the USCB Sand Sharks. I'll be on the call on the Sand Shark Game Day Network. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Well, after a quick break, we're going to learn how to live like DJ with Dwan Fields Sr. Please stay with us.